Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Storytime. Today, our theme is emotions, and we are going to learn some signs to go along with those emotions. You know, there's so many different kinds of emotions out there, and it's really easy to feel lots of emotions in a very short amount of time. Let me give you an example about my day. This morning, I woke up and I felt bad. I didn't sleep well, and I was still sleepy. Then I looked out the window and it was rainy and cold, and that made me feel grouchy. Then I thought maybe I'm in a bad mood because I'm just hungry. So I went to get something to eat, and then I felt good. I got ready to go to the library, but I forgot to tie my shoelaces and I tripped. I was so embarrassed. I tied my shoelaces and I walked out the door, and then I remembered it's story time day, and that made me feel excited. That was a lot of emotions, and that was just the first few hours of my day. So we feel lots and lots of things all throughout our day, and that's perfectly fine. So we're going to talk about emotions today in our stories, but before we begin, let's sing our Storytime song. Remember, for our song we need 3 signs. We need more, read, and happy. Are you ready? The more we read together, the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Big books and small books and short books and tall books, the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Excellent job. Let's start our story time all about emotions. Hooray for Hat. Pictures and Words by Brian 1. When Elephant woke up, he was very grumpy. The doorbell rang. Elephant stomped down the stairs. Go away, I'm grumpy. There was a present on the doorstep. Elephant unwrapped the box. It was hard to stay grumpy now. Hooray for Hat, Elephant cheered. I will show Zebra. But Zebra did not want to look at any hats. Go away, I'm grumpy. So Elephant gave Zebra a hat. Zebra smiled. They both cheered, Hooray for Hat. Let's show Turtle. But Turtle would not come out of his shell. Go away, I'm grumpy. Elephant gave Turtle a hat too. Turtle smiled, and they all cheered, Hooray for Hat. Let's show Owl. But Owl did not want to see them or their hats. Go away, I'm grumpy. Elephant gave Owl a hat too. Owl smiled. They all cheered, Hoo, hoo, hooray for Hat. Elephant, Zebra, Turtle, and Owl marched down the road to show Lion, Hooray for Hat. But Lion did not want any visitors. Go away, I'm grumpy. Elephant gave Lion a hat too, but Lion was still sad. I love this hat, but I can't cheer while our friend Giraffe is not feeling well. What can we do? So Elephant, Zebra, Turtle, Owl, and Lion made a surprise for Giraffe. They all marched to Giraffe's home. On the way, Lion started to feel better, and soon Giraffe felt better too. Hooray for friends. The end. Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons by Eric Litwin. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much he sang this song. 4 my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. 4, take away 1, equals 3. 3? Groovy! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. 3. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many are left? Well, 3. Take away 1 leaves 1, 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. 2. My 2 groovy buttons. My 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many are left? Well, 2. Take away 1 leaves 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. 1. My 1 groovy button. My 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many are left? 1. Take away 1 leaves 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button. So he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. The end. I hope you're enjoying our stories today. We're going to take just a little break and I want to talk about your craft for this week. So we're going to do something just kind of fun and simple. I've printed off some blank faces and I've printed off lots of different kinds, so you can kind of pick one that you feel like looks kind of like you, or just one that you think is pretty or handsome or whatever. And then this one will let you draw on hair and everything. So you come by and you pick up one of these blank faces and then you draw how that face is feeling on there. Maybe it's how you're feeling. Maybe it's just something that you want to draw, like a silly face, or maybe it's a grumpy face, but you get to decide the emotion and draw it on the face here. So that's your craft for this week. If you can't make it to the library, feel free to find one on the internet and print it off. But if you can, I'll have these pages waiting for you and you can pick one out and draw your emotions on this face. Let's get back to our story time. We're going to take just a little break from our stories and sing a song. We're going to do If You're Happy and You Know It, but we've changed it just a little bit so we can incorporate some of our signs for emotions in there. Okay? Mm-hmm. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're sleepy and you know it, take a nap. If you're sleepy and you know it, take a nap. If you're sleepy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're sleepy and you know it, take a nap. If you're angry and you know it, give a frown. If you're angry and you know it, give a frown. If you're angry and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're angry and you know it, give a frown. Very good. Feel free to watch that song as many times as you want to learn the signs. All right, let's do another story. I'm Worried by Michael Ian Black. Illustrated by Debbie Ridpath Ojai. I'm worried. What are you worried about? The future? Why would you worry about the future? Because what if something bad happens? Like what? Like anything. Please tell me that nothing bad will ever happen. I wish I could, Potato, but I can't. Why not? Because nobody knows what's going to happen. Now I'm worried? It's okay, you two. Sometimes bad things happen. Like Potato, remember that time you rolled off the table? I was bruised for weeks. And Flamingo, remember when you got your beak stuck in that peanut butter jar? Peanut butter is the worst. And that time that I fell off the monkey bars and broke my arm, all those things were bad at first. But over time, they turned out okay. Oh, I got a sticker at the doctor's office and it was scratch and sniff.
I put bologna on my sandwich, and it was delicious.
You both doodled all over my cast, and it looked awesome.
I'm going to wrap myself in bubble wrap, just in case.
That way nothing bad can happen. Guys, it's getting very warm in here. Guys.
I can't move.
Guys.
We're trapped in bubble wrap.
Another bad thing happened. See, worrying doesn't help. Since we don't know what's going to happen in the future, maybe we should just enjoy the now.
Enjoy the now?
Am I doing it right? Yep. How about now? You got it. Hey, Flamingo.
Yeah?
Boom!
Ah!
Enjoying the now is way better than worrying about the future.
Yeah, peanut butter is still the worst.
The end. Thank you for joining me for Storytime today, guys. I hope you loved our books all about feelings and emotions, and if you want to read more, please come visit us at the library or give us a call, and we'd be happy to find lots more books for you about emotions. It's time for us to say goodbye today, so let's sing our goodbye song. Remember, for our song, we need 3 signs. We need time, goodbye, and friends. Are you ready? It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Clap your hands, wink your eyes. It's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you for Storytime next week.